Hey guys, today we have the 2013 British Grand Prix. Let's get into it. We saw Mark Webber win again in Canada and he extended his championship lead. Hamilton, of course, crashed at the Wall of Champions and that's allowed Raikkonen to move up into second place. I still feel like it's Webber, Raikkonen and Hamilton the three going for the championship. Raikkonen Mr. Consistent, I'd say, and Webber and Hamilton the two fastest drivers out there. Vettel all the way down in 7th place. So disappointing. He's actually the third best German on the grid right now, behind Rosberg in 4th and Hülkenberg in 6th place. I did not score any points, but I did get a decent result in the end, a 14th place finish. So I'm 18th place in the championship. In the Constructors, it is Red Bull now ahead of Mercedes and Williams now, unfortunately, ahead of Marussia. I have to annoyingly run full qualifying today, so we're not going to see the times of the top 17 in the session at least, or 16 in the session, because I wanted to change the engine because it was worn. But you can only do that in practice, but there's no practice unless you turn on full qualifying. There's no option to do practice qualifying in the race with a short qualifying for some reason. So, yeah, we're doing full qualifying today. Can't park there, mate. Whoever that was. That felt like a really nice lap, actually. Across the line we go. 35-1. It's 5 tenths down on Bottas. We'll go for a second lap here. The second lap was even better than the first. By a distance, I think. And yeah, that's pretty good. Only 8 tenths off the rest of that lap. It's the best I could have done. It's 19th place. Best of the rest, of course. I would have needed to find another half second to beat Gutierrez, which wasn't really going to happen. And I would have had to find a whole second to get through to Q2. Yeah, I have an Excel document where I track all the results. And it's going to be really annoying if I can't see the pole position time for each driver. So I'm just going to use these times. Vettel fastest though. Raikkonen and Alonso in 2nd and 3rd. And this is how the grid lines up. Sebastian Vettel on pole position ahead of Fernando Alonso. Rosberg's run of pole positions comes to an end. And championship leader Webber starts in 4th. Then it's Hamilton and Raikkonen in 5th and 6th, followed by Button and Perez, the two McLarens on row 4. Massa is alongside Grosjean on row 5. And then we have Paul di Resta, Jean-Eric Vergne, Adrian Sutil, Daniel Ricciardo, Nico Hülkenberg all the way down in 15th. See, you simulate the sessions and suddenly Hülkenberg's really bad. Which is another downside of doing the full qualifying. Maldonado 16th ahead of Bottas, and then it's the usual Gutierrez early. Charles Pic, my teammate Bianchi, and Guido van der Garde starting in last place. 52-lap race today. And it's a 2-stop strategy, starting on the options, and then it's prime to the end of the race. No rain on the chance of rain is 0%. So let's go racing. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2013 British Grand Prix is next. Home race. I'm going to be the home race hero. You'll see me start 19th, finish, I don't know, 10th, get a point. 5 lights are on, and we are underway here for the British Grand Prix. And I've got a terrible start, as always. Every single race I have an absolutely abysmal start. And I might be last into turn 1 here. We go round, it's almost flat, that right-hander. This left kink is definitely quick. Well, it's definitely flat as well. Into the heavy braking zone of turn 3. Looking to make some moves here. There's a Ricciardo on the right. There's a Bottas on the left. If I filter through the middle of both of those, I could potentially gain a couple of places. Trying to show off in front of my home crowd. I've got all my family here in the stands today. So that's Maldonado really loose on the exit there of turn number 5. I made it through both of those drivers. I'm up to 15th. What a start. I've locked up. I've gone round the outside of Hülkenberg. Brilliant from early. And he's got the inside of Jean-Eric Vergne. This could be 13th place from the halfway point in this first lap. Eventually, Vergne hangs on to that place in the Toro Rosso. We run on down towards Copse Corner for the first time in this race. We don't want to overtake into that corner. Let's see what happened to Verstappen in 2021. I'm driving the wheels off this Marussia right now. As we start lap 3, DRS enabled. Vettel still has the lead. I am just over a second behind Jean-Eric Vergne. Lap 4, I'm in DRS range of Vergne. I don't know how long I can keep this pace up. As the tyres start to wear, I'm sure I'll drop off compared to the AI. Vettel out front is leading a train of at least 10 cars. Because the simulator version of Vettel, very quick, he got pole position. But the not realistic at all, but the AI level of Vettel is not good this season for some reason. So he's very slow. I think somebody's got past Vettel at the front. His teammate Webber has got through. I noticed the train has one car slightly further ahead. That's because Webber has overtaken and pulled away. Another driver's got past Vettel. It's Alonso. So it's Webber, Alonso, Vettel, the top three. As the German is just falling back. There'll be a driver per lap overtaking him, I think. I get the feeling we're not going to be offered any good mid-season contract offers. Marussia will keep us, of course. Maybe Caterham will be interested. But I don't think we've done really anything to get the interest of any of the midfield teams. Got 3 cars right behind me, including Hulkenberg. I think Bottas and maybe Daniel Ricciardo. They've just been glued to me. As there's a yellow out. Is it for somebody ahead? Gotta be. Or is it somebody behind? It's green now. Everybody's still in the race. I've no idea what happened. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. It's Kimi Räikkönen. He's in 13th place now. Kimi Räikkönen now the driver right in front of me. Oh, that is horrendous there through turn 3. And nobody able to pounce. Maldonado was behind me. He's got past Hulkenberg. I'm so happy I'm not horrendously slow today. Maybe it was the worn engine that was halting me in Canada or slowing me down. I think it got down to 80% or something. I don't know if that's low or okay. Hamilton's up to 3rd now, so Vettel down to 4th. Nico Rosberg is in 10th place. Don't know why, not sure. Maybe Rosberg and Raikkonen had it coming together. That might have been the yellow flag. Now there's 4 cars in this train. I can't see who it is at the back. It's got to be Esteban Gutierrez. There's some carbon fibre there at the end of the hangar straight. Ricciardo's got past Hulkenberg. So Hulkenberg is just ahead of his teammate Gutierrez. That's got to be the closest they've been together, the pair of Sauber drivers on track all season. Oh, front left tyre is destroyed now, but we need to do another 3 laps, including the lap we're on. Under huge pressure from Maldonado this time around. Down the Wellington straight, and Maldonado goes through into 14th place. Not much I could have done about that. He had the DRS. That tyre, though, I'm worried. I am concerned about that tyre. Need to do 2 more laps before boxing for our first stop. It's going to be really touch and go, this 2-stop strategy. And miraculously, the front left has not exploded. And we're going into the pits here on the end of lap 15 from 15th place. Oh, it's a 3.0. You know, that 1/10 improvement is because I'm here at my home Grand Prix. It's not the team's home Grand Prix anymore, is it? Marussia is Russian. Has been rejoined in 17th place. And the rest of the drivers I was racing before that stop are in to the pits as well. This might be quite close on the rejoin between me and Gutierrez at least. Where is he? He's there on the right hand side. He's behind me. And that is Daniel Ricciardo, who's hit me. He bloody hit me. I don't know whose fault that was, really. It was coming together. He's still in the race. He has fallen behind Hulkenberg, though, and I'm back up to 15th. Webber, Alonso, and Jenson Button, the top 3 after the pit stop phase. Jenson Button famously did never finish on the podium at the British Grand Prix. So maybe that will be ending here today. Potentially. We'll see. Nice to see the early train has resumed after its first stop. Only 3 riders of the train? What would you call them? 3 guests of the coach? I don't know. What are they called? 3 pedestrians on board? What the heck would you call it? I'm looking for a very simple term here and I can't think of it. Passengers. I'm looking for the word passengers. 3 passengers. Oh my gosh. That took me half a lap to think of. Ooh, that was close. Hulkenberg almost going for the move. Maybe a late move in defence from me. But he remains behind. Oh, Hulkenberg outbraking me into this final chicane. Not going to work for him. But I'm definitely under huge pressure. I did set a decent time on these tyres when I first came out the pits. But I'm already over a second down on my previous best somehow. Oh, there goes Hulkenberg. I wasn't paying attention. He's not going to get that move done, though. He sent up the inside, but there's not enough send, you know? It's kind of half send, so he's not going to make that move up. Actually closed on Maldonado a little bit on that lap. So maybe my pace is pretty good. He's in a train of cars ahead. Or, to be fair, that could be lapped cars. And Maldonado's overtaking Grosjean for 13th place. And the gap continues to come down to those drivers in front. I'm really happy with how I'm driving right now. Setting solid times, keeping up with the drivers in front. Verne is now in front. So I think it's Verne, Grosjean, Maldonado. So Maldonado's not actually too far off the points positions, which is not good. We don't want Williams scoring points. We're at half race distance. It's Mark Webber leading the way. He's dominating. Jenson Button up to second, and his teammate Sergio Perez runs in third. McLaren could be on for a double podium finish at the home Grand Prix. Would be spectacular. Their car has not been where it should be this season, and Perez, especially as of late, has done really poorly. I think he's had back-to-back retirements. It'd be nice to see him on the podium. Hulkenberg challenging me into Copse. Surely not. He's there. He's there on the inside. What a move that is from the German. Moving himself up into 15th place. But still, doesn't matter about the position. It's about the overtake. That was brilliant from him. We got DRS down the hanger straight towards Stowe corner. Can we fight back against Nico Hulkenberg? Gonna try. Why not? Oh, not much space. Not much space at all. He runs what? That's not my fault. Where's he gone? Bloody hell. He could have kept it on the circuit. I, once again, do not take any responsibility for that. We started this stint about 10 seconds behind Verne, and the gap now is under 6 seconds. So we've done a great job throughout this second stint of, well, going faster than Jean-Eric Verne, not even just matching him. We've been going faster. So if we can carry that into the final stint as well, maybe we could challenge him. Gutierrez has a run here. I'll defend the inside line. He's got DRS. He's going to try around the outside. And I've made contact with him. Contact, but no damage done. And that's a really brave move from the Mexican driver. And now his teammate Hulkenberg on my inside. With this right-hander, which I've forgotten the name of. And on the exit, he might have a run down towards Copse again. No, I don't think he's close enough. But that was a really good move from Gutierrez. If we can get the run here onto this straight with DRS, we might be able to overtake him again. And we do. Or at least pull side by side and ahead before slamming on the brakes. Retake that 15th. Hulkenberg now. He's got past Gutierrez. He's trying around the... Oh my gosh. When I brake on the inside, I'm turning at the same time. So I lock up very easily. And now Gutierrez on my inside. Not both Saubers in 2 corners. Oh, come on. He's lifted off. What's happened? Oh, we got blue flags. He got the blue flag momentarily earlier than I did. So he lifted off. What's going on? Come on, lads. Oh, come on. Speed up, Webber. I'll just overtake it. Oh, this is so risky. Oh, yeah, that works. Thank you. Back ahead of Hulkenberg. I've tried to let Webber through at a convenient point in time. He's going so slow. And Hulkenberg's on my inside through Copse again. What a move. I don't know why Webber's going so slow. We're boxing here. Let's see what Hulkenberg does. Oh, we're all boxing. All 3 of us. To race in the pit lane. Oh, God. Glad it slowed me down. Come on, crew. Let's work quick. Come on. 3.5. And we're behind Hulkenberg. Ahead of Webber again. So I'm going to get blue flag straight on the rejoin. We are going to rejoin here in 18th place. Gutierrez and Ricciardo boxed, so we're up to 16th. But Hulkenberg's about 3 seconds in front of me now. Hulkenberg's lapping quicker than Webber. Webber's the race leader. So I don't know why Hulkenberg's got so much pace. But there we go. Thanks, Robert, for the sub. I'm going to randomly include that in the video. So if Robert's watching, thanks. Webber, Button, Perez remains the top 3 after that second round of stops. Vettel's in 8th place. He slipped from 1st down to 8th place. And Rosberg is in 9th. So both Germans not doing too well. And of course Hulkenberg, usually up there, isn't he? What is he, 6th in the championship with 50 points scored so far this year? And I held him up for half a race. So no points for him today. Gutierrez is starting to close in. Gap's 2 seconds. I've been setting really good lap times. I've just done my personal best at 36.2. I think it's less than 3 seconds off the fastest lap in this race. So I'm quite proud of myself, honestly. And this looks set to be the first race this year when nobody's retired. We've seen at least 2 retirements, I believe, in every race so far this year. But this one, nobody has given up. Everybody's going to the end. And Gutierrez is 1.5 seconds behind me now. The gap continues to fall. That doesn't... That's Button. That's got to be Button. There was a McLaren in the wall. He's out of the race. If you didn't catch a glimpse of that, just go back a few seconds on the video and see. He was facing the wall and he's retired. Oh my gosh. And what was I saying earlier? Jenson Button has never got a podium at his home Grand Prix. Maybe that'll end today. Commentator's curse again. So that means that Alonso is now up to 3rd place. Alonso and Webber were sort of masters of this circuit. At least that's what the reputation seemed to indicate. And at least that's what I was told when I was younger. And we are now up to 15th place. It's looking good. I also jinxed it because I said no driver was retired from this race. It'll be the first race this season with no retirements. And then a handful of laps later, a retirement. Both Gutierrez and Ricciardo within DRS range now. I'm going to be under pressure for these final few laps. We're a lap down on the race leader, so we only need to go to lap 51. Pressure is on, and I am delivering the goods because I've just set my personal best lap at 36.1. Even with the worn tyres, I'm just hanging on in there. We're going to get some blue flags before the end, which might actually save me from Gutierrez. I'm kind of thankful for that. I'm stuck in gear. I can't gear. Oh, okay. It's fixed. What happened there? That was terrifying. We had a gearbox problem. It's fixed. I noticed it happened after I ran across a curb and the screen like shook in a weird way. And suddenly I was stuck in 5th gear and now I'm under pressure from Gutierrez. He's gone to the outside. I'm not letting him round the outside there. No chance, mate. No bloody chance. He's done it. He's got me around the outside. Now I'm on the outside for the following right-hander. And I'm going to lose out to Ricciardo as well. Brilliant. I'm going to lose 2 positions. This is all because of that gear problem at the start of the lap. I've used all my curves now to stay ahead of Ricciardo. I've got to run on Gutierrez. Thought about it to the inside of Cops. I'm not brave enough for that. Put it into rich mix for this lap. See if we can get back at him. Oh, we got blue flags. I'm sure Gutierrez is going to jump out the way. I've got DRS on him. There we go. Yeah, come on, blue flags, mate. Slow down. It's Sebastian Vettel. Mark Webber wins for the 5th time this year. And we've done enough to hold on from the Gutierrez's attack to be round the final corner for the final time to claim 15th place at my home Grand Prix. Good job. There is confirmation Webber winning ahead of Sergio Perez, claiming his first podium for his new team McLaren. Fernando Alonso also in the top 3. Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton 4th and 5th, and Felipe Massa losing that position, I think, on the final lap to Hamilton. He finishes in 6th place. Vettel, he was on pole position, and he slipped all the way down to 7th by the end. The rest are Raikkonen and Grosjean scoring points. Thankfully, Maldonado and the Williams just missing out in 11th place ahead of Verne. And then we have Suttil, Hulkenberg, early in 15th place. Gutierrez, Ricciardo, Bottas, Pique, and Jules Bianchi. Oh, and Guido van der Garde, he also finished. 1 retirement, Jenson Button at his home Grand Prix, retiring from a podium place. Webber is now a full 50 points clear of 2nd place Hamilton, who moves up ahead of Raikkonen, although they are tied on points. That's ridiculous. Mark Webber is dominating. Nico Rosberg, 59 points off the lead. Fernando Alonso closes in on the top 4. Perez there scoring great points, so he jumps up above Sebastian Vettel today. Hulkenberg not scoring points, so he slipped down to 8th place in the championship. Grosjean and Massa and the rest are all in the points today. I remain in 18th place. In the Constructors' Championship, it is Red Bull leading Mercedes by a slender 15 points. Marussia, that's our team. We sit in 10th place, still behind Williams. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to watch these videos a day earlier than everybody else, check out channel memberships and like and subscribe to the video. Thank you very much. I'll see you all in the next round. Goodbye.